coming at you from Bangkok, Thailand, and this guy is, to sum it up, a crypto boss. Joe, how we doing?
Good, thank you.
So I actually knew Joe months back here in Bangkok through CrossFit, and we were talking the other day, and turns out he is really big into ICO investing. He has his own company that helps investors invest in ICOs.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
He helps rich people make money in ICOs. That's what I call it. I asked him, I'm like, dude, that's perfect. I need someone to come on my channel and share the 101 about ICO investing. If you got some money, you're looking into it, you want to know where to go from here to learn about ICO investing, this is the guy. So what's the research 101 breakdown? How do I find out what's legit, what's not, and what to invest in?
You know, on the internet, it's easy to get information overloaded when it comes to researching. All these different blogs, different websites, talking about different projects. I would say first find out, you know, who are the influencers around the space that are not only in it for, you know, showing a project just for profit, but really they actually look into the project and say, we can dissect down what's in a good project and what's not. And there are a lot of different spreadsheets out there basically help you understand the interest of retail market specifically towards this ICO, and basically give you a ranking of different data points and give you what investments would be safest to invest in and likely to have highest ROI. Different spreadsheets out there, and also there's like a spreadsheet that aggregates all of these spreadsheets together and give you a good idea of what are the influencers and the experts are saying about this project. I would say don't watch a few YouTube videos and think you're the research expert. Definitely do your own research, but at the same time, listen to the experts, what they have to say about the project. And a couple of things I would say in ICO fundamental research, things you should look out for. Number one is the team. Who are actually on the team executing this product and making this thing happen. Second, who are the investment funds that are backing this project, you know? So the VC funds, the crypto funds that think this project has potential and it has invested in already. Third, look at how much money they're raising. So that directly affects your token value when it gets listed on exchanges. So a 5 million valuation project will have more room of growth in the market than a 500 million US dollar project valuation, right? So the room of growth is one thing you should look out for when it comes to ICO investment. A couple of things last, I think, looking out for token metrics. So understanding what price you're getting into. If you're getting into a $10 per token or, you know, $1 per token deal while others are getting a cent or only 10 cents, then you're in a dangerous position when you get onto the exchanges. So understand your positioning when you invest in a project. That's one of the big things. And then once, you know, these spreadsheets saying this is a good project and there are investment funds backing this project and there are team members that you think are experts in this field specifically for the ICO product, then you go on and look into the white paper and read more detailed stuff about it, because you don't have enough time to go through, 10 white papers a day. Yeah. So
when you say spreadsheet, I didn't know what that was before. So you're saying there's different websites that put together these like comparison charts basically, and like they're like ranking?
Yeah. So different spreadsheets. So, like for example, if say Riley is a ICO expert and he has invested in good ICOs, understands how ICO work and what doesn't work. So he would put out a spreadsheet that basically input data of what the pricing is for the token, what the market current situation is, the team score, the investment backing score, the timeline, all that, and giving out basically a score for each ICO, and that's a spreadsheet for yourself, right? And then multiple different authorities in the market that does that, that do the same thing, and there are people that basically bring in all these spreadsheets together and understand, say ABC ICO, this is ranked 5th, 2nd, 4th, 1st in multiple different spreadsheets. That means people are looking at this project thinking there's good interest, there's good hype around the project.
Okay, it's probably good. Okay, cool. So for links to some of these spreadsheets / review sites, I will put a link to I'll write up a big blog post about everything we're talking about in this video, and I'll link it in the video description. Okay, cool. So that's research. What about how to get the best deal? What's the spiel on that?
Yeah, I mean, if you look back into the traditional market of, you know, initial public offering in stock market, a company before they sell their IPO, there's always pre-IPO. So they give a bigger discounts to institutions and funds that are backing their project because they're coming in earlier, they're coming in a bigger quantity when it comes to investment, so they're getting a better deal. Now, for everyday investor, it's hard for you guys to get a good, you know, discount or say so-called bonus when you're only investing in, you know, anywhere from 1 to 10 Ethereum or 1 to 50 Ethereum. So if we're talking about Ethereum, but I would say this, if you want to get into decent deals out there, a couple of ways you can do it. Legally, you can be a accredited investor in your own country and invest into an investment fund. They can get a good deal for you. Illegally, I'm not suggesting you to do this, but some people are getting into different so-called pools, ICO pools. What they do is basically a pool manager can combine you know, several thousand people's Ethereum together, get a larger quantity, therefore get a better deal and a better bonus when it comes to investments. But that is not technically legal, and when projects get audited or when SEC knock on the door, they don't have any explanation of where these funds come from. That directly has to affect your KYC and AML situation. So I don't suggest that. And by the way, this is not a financial advisement.
Yeah.
I'm not a financial advisor.
Not financial advisement video,
Do your own
guys.
research.
Come on. Okay, cool. So when I was looking into some ICOs, I did like one ICO review type video, and I was asking them like, should you just look on their website and see if they have any like specials, like you know, this week is buy one get one free token or something like that, and you were giving me your spiel about that.
I would say good ICOs right now that has potential of making good returns are the ones that are saying, no, we're not looking to raise fund at the moment. We are focusing on our technology, and if you do want to invest, likely it's very, very difficult to invest in because a lot of people are trying to get in, and there's only a very scarce amount, right? Okay. So when you see the opposite of someone saying, you know, early bird discount and all that, likely they don't have any interest of investments from legit investors, and they're grabbing what they can.
Okay, that makes sense. So the ICO, I mean, the big boys, like the biggest ones, are going to be the ones that are hard to buy in. They're just looking for the big cash, and these like smaller ones, although they may be good, they're the ones doing the early bird discount, refer your friends and get double bonus, etc., etc. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, how to take profit? What's the strategy on best way, best time to take profit?
Specifically for ICO investments, when it comes to different individuals, they have different way of taking profit. If you're a short-term investor, what a lot of people do is, as soon as your ICO coin get listed on an exchange, you would basically time for that top where, you know, either 5x or 3x when you open on exchanges, and you take out your initial. So that basically means if you invest in, say, you know, 1 Ethereum and now it's worth 5 or 10, you take out 1. And the rest, you know, basically you get initials back. The rest is free money as it goes up. Or you would, that's more like a long-term investor sort of standpoint, I would say. It's more safer this way. But if you're a short-term investor, just take it all. If you do realize, you know, this project has good potential in the long run, just keep your tokens and see where it goes. Obviously, before and after you invest in ICO, do your own research. But after ICO, after coins getting listed, you need to keep track of what's happening with this company, right? The marketing is done well. Is there any partnerships being done? Any progress being made in the product itself? So that's going to directly affect the token price as well. Keeping track of the overall market sentiment, that's going to help you with your profit strategy.
Cool. So yeah, if you're in it for the short term and you're just looking to make a quick buck, most ICOs, after it opens, it will spike up, and those people will most likely take all of their money. But if you're a more long-term player, then and you believe in it long-term, then you're going to be long-term. So it's up to you.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so those 3 points are good to get started in ICO investing. Of course, do your own research. I also wanted to ask you, I know some guys actually who I know personally, and subscribers who have reached out to me, doing crypto trading and who are making pretty good money. I was asking earlier, do you know anyone personally that does crypto trading, like day trading? And what's your take and philosophy on that?
Yeah, I know traders out there that are doing well, but I know most people that are doing day trading aren't doing well. So unless you are an experienced trader in the futures market, options market, commodity market, or a stock market yourself, understanding how the in and out of trading work, and you have good technical analysis and know what you're doing, then go ahead, by all means. The people are making good money with that, right? But at the same time, do not watch a few hours of YouTube videos and start trading yourself, because that's the easiest way to lose money, even more than ICOs. Yeah.
Dangerous waters. Experienced traders only. That's the gist that I'm getting. What about like swing trading, like a guy that checks the market like every week or every so often based on news? Like, do you know any people that make good money?
I mean, swing trading is not as consistent as day trading, right? Someone can make a good swing trade in the course of 2-3 months, and then
they'll be like,
I make good money, and then overall, like, Ethereum crashes and he's back to where he started from. So like, really know what you're doing when it comes to swing trading as well. There's a lot into it. Understanding what the current market condition is, Bitcoin price, and how is it affecting your altcoin as well, is a huge part of it. When Bitcoin crashes, everything else crashes, right? And it's the way it is. And before anything blows up, Bitcoin stabilizes. So you got to take a look at the underlying asset of what Bitcoin is doing, and then peg it towards your swing trading, and really understand what you're doing, and understand what makes an asset go up and what makes it moves down. That's what you're looking for.
Cool. All right, that's great. So just to sign off here, I want to ask kind of a more philosophical question about crypto in general. What is your long-term vision? Do you think we're talking like in the future? Do you think there's a future where some sort of crypto coin overtakes like the US dollar? Like, what's the talk amongst the bigwigs in the crypto space? Are we looking at like a 50-year plan, 100-year plan for crypto to completely disrupt and take down the current fiat banking system / central banking system? Because that's one of the things I'm most excited about, is to, in this generation, move away from the corrupt current fiat banking system. What is everyone thinking? Or is it still like really unsure if crypto is even going to last, like, into the next generation?
No, I don't think that will happen. At least not in America. There could be some countries that are the emerging markets that have currency crisis, Zimbabwe or some other countries like that. That can happen, but I don't think cryptocurrency, I don't think Bitcoin is going to be a national use currency officially in any way. It may happen. I can't kill the future, but I don't think it will.
Well, unofficially, obviously, let's hope it's not government controlled,
Definitely not. I think crypto currency is a very small part of blockchain, and understanding what blockchain is going to do with traditional sectors and how it affects different markets is the most important thing. Currency, like I said, is one of the few thousand usage of blockchain.
Well, there you have it. You want to say the name of your company?
Yeah, my company's called Varus Capital. We help high net worth individuals, accredited investors, to invest. We act like more like an investment fund, and you can go to varus.capital and just check out our portfolio, our investment strategy, and all that. Thank you.
Cool. Investment fund boss right here from Bangkok, Thailand, and he's just recovering from a CrossFit competition that he just did a few days ago in Malaysia. So, fellow CrossFit brother out there, shout out all CrossFit brothers. Whoa. Anyways, good shit. I'll catch you in the gym.
Yeah.
Boom.
Otherwise.